Hi, Deb here with the Weekly Tarot from Monday the 27th of January through to February the 2nd, and that's a Sunday. And we've got interesting cards for the end of January. We've got the Star in reverse, but the main part about this is that it's a Major Arcana card. So when I've got the Major Arcana cards coming up, that's amplified meaning, and the number for the Star is 17. So it's 21 cards are in the Major Arcana story, and it's like the things that we go through in life. So 17 is getting towards the end of a spiritual journey. And because number 9 this year, 2025 adds to 9, numerology, it's the end of a chapter this year. It's a transitional year, really, of us moving towards something different and new. So the Star in reverse coming up this week could be a little bit of a hint, because it's virtually saying that we're out of balance and that we're not listening to our higher selves, and all these little stars are here are your angels, and they want you to shine your brightest light. But you can't if your urns are not full. See how they're pouring out onto the physical and into the emotional? And when it's in reverse, I really think that that is saying that it's a bit of a mess. You're feeling like tired, you're not getting your rest, you're not eating well, all of the things that can affect you in your clarity of thinking. You're making mistakes then, and then you're bagging yourself, and then you're critical of yourself, and then it's like a spiral down the plug hole. So to me, the biggest takeaway is listen to your guides and guardians and angels. Listen to your higher self, your higher intelligence. And if this means that you go to bed early, you read a uplifting spiritual book, or just a novel that just takes you to nowhere, and you lie there and you think, oh, I'm just going to write a few things down to clear my head before I go to sleep. That's when you can actually empty out some of the day's stuff that's been clutter, but also can come from that is some clarity of, oh, I know what I'm going to do tomorrow about that particular thing there. I'm going to do something completely different with that task at work. I'm going to try and completely flip the whole thing, and I'm going to see what happens then. So it's having that confidence, bringing back that yellow of that solar plexus, being happy in your own nakedness, in yourself, being true to you. That's what I'm getting, that you're not being true to you in this last week of January. So again, all we can do is fall back on what we know. These are the tasks. The Pentacles are our security, how we manage our life, our job, our career, the way we sort of think very methodically, and everything gets more and more perfect, all the experiences that we learn from. And he's working on this one very focused. So, excuse me, I think that when we're out of whack, if we come back to the things that we do automatically and lovingly and correctly, so say if you've made some mistakes at the beginning of the week, then what you do, you go and play a game of sports, or you have a game of Monopoly and lighten it up, and have fun at winning, so that you're not in the doldrums, you're not so desperately down. Because I think that that's where this card is saying that you're being dragged down a little bit by life's experiences, and even not eating well and not looking after yourself as well. Come back to good old routine, what you did to make your money, to get good at your job, all the skills that you have from life's experiences, they're reliable. And don't let number 10 of the swords of the thoughts, things are sabotaging you. You could be sabotaging yourself. True, this could be workmates or family or somebody that's sticking the knife into your back. Definitely that can be that sort of thing. It can be the gossipers, and it can be you late at night. Quite often it's late at night, and you start to think, oh, that person, was that a joke they said to me when they said that I'm useless? And you've made a couple of mistakes this week, so you're sort of like a little bit more sensitive than usual. Then so-and-so said, yeah, how about that? Like Miss Perfect isn't so perfect. So then that's the second sword. So then you start going like, am I unapproachable? Am I that much of a negative person or a nasty person that these people are having digs at me, like they're literally sticking the knife in. So then that scenario, you can make it worse. Stop it right there. People can say, think, it's none of your business what they think. And really, if you feel that you are going through a bad patch, everybody goes through a bad patch. If you've made a couple of mistakes, big deal, you can learn from them. That's what mistakes are for, is from learning from them. So do not hurt yourself, because just to let you know, you aren't dead, because I can tell. See his little finger in there? I don't know whether you can see it, but it's like sticking up, like his finger's sticking up, virtually saying to the world, stuff you, I'm not down and out for long. I'm just having a rest. So the star, remember it's 17. Let's do the numerology. So, and then another 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 17 and 8 and 10. So 17 and 8 and 10, I'm going to add it up. 8 and 10, well, it's 27 and 8. 7, 7, 14, 15, 35. 3 and 5 is 8. And I think we had 8 the other day. So 8's nice, because to me, you don't take your pen off the page, and it's a lovely flowing infinity symbol on the side. So to me, you're perfectly in alignment with where you're meant to be, actually. So mistakes, don't take them on. What people think, don't take that on. Come back and nurture you, because you deserve it. High five, everyone.